Hello everyone, thank you for visiting this video. I would like to welcome you all to my channel Lucas Joseph's Government Job Exam Preparation. This is a brand new endeavor of mine where I'll be trying to teach you everything that you need to prepare for your upcoming government level exams and achieve your dream government job. Before proceeding, here's something about me. My name is Lucas Joseph. I'm a mass communication graduate. I have completed my graduation from NMSM Government College, Kalpetta in the year 2014. I'm currently working as a trainer for a Government of India youth employment scheme which is called Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gramin Kaushalya Yojana or the DDU GKY. I'm also preparing for various government level exams such as UPSC, SSC CGL, SSC CHSL and State PSC. Apart from all this, I'm also a vivid traveler who loves traveling to different parts of India and explore the cultural uniqueness of this beautiful country of ours. Before we proceed to the chapter, here's a gentle reminder. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel if you like it. It's a great motivation for me to keep uploading new informational videos for your exam preparation. For getting the updates to my new videos, please press the bell icon once you subscribe. This way you'll get a reminder whenever I post a new video. Now let's proceed to the first lesson. So it's about the Indian history and overview. This is actually an overview of the series that I'll be doing on Indian history. Since you are preparing for a government job, Indian history is obviously part of your curriculum. Apart from the need to learn the topic for exams, knowing about our culture and history is also really important as a citizen of this wonderful nation that we call India. That brings me to this brief course where I'll be discussing the overview of Indian history and how are we planning to complete it in the shortest time possible. We'll simply be looking at this topic from an exam point of view. So let's look at this quote right here. As you know, India is a gem of a country. Its history, culture and heritage is as unique as it is rich. It is no wonder that a lot of great personalities has acknowledged India's contribution to this world. On this note, the famous author Mark Twain has written, "India is the cradle of the human race, the birthplace of human speech, the mother of history, the grandmother of legend, and the great-grandmother of tradition." So here are the objectives of this video. I would like to give you an in-depth understanding of the Indian history. This will help students prepare for their IAS, state civil service exams such as KAS, SSC and state PSC exams. Through this video, I would like to give you a comprehensive and detailed history of our past, so that it becomes easy to digest even for a 5-year-old kid. You know what that means? You can be sure that you would get the most interesting details in the easiest way possible. Now here's the chart that shows the crux of what we are going to study in our history lessons. Indian history can be divided into 3 main parts, which are ancient history, medieval history and modern history. In the ancient history section, which is the first section, we will study about the Stone Ages. The Stone Age is divided into Paleolithic Age, Mesolithic Age, Neolithic Age and Chalcolithic Age. All these contain a particular word called lithic, which means rock or stone. So that is why this age is called the Stone Age. During this phase, the human culture was not that developed and there is no written record during this period. All the archaeological evidences that we have is from the tools, caves and pictographic representations that were engraved on the surface of rocks as well as the interior of many caves by our ancestors. By the end of this phase, early humans learned how to hunt for food, how to cultivate food, how to domesticate animals, etc. Then comes the Indus Valley Civilization. This is a civilization that had taken the whole world by surprise during its excavation and radiocarbon dating. Till the excavation of the sites in Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, we were unaware that such a vivid and well-developed civilization ruled the northwestern part of the Indian subcontinent. We'll learn in detail about the specialities of this beautiful civilization. Next, we'll learn about the Rigvedic age as well as the later Vedic age. This is the age where the Vedas were written. Once we cover this age, next comes the Mahajanpatas and the great ancient kingdoms of the Magadha, Maurya and the Guptas. There are many others too. Once we complete the ancient history, we'll move on to the medieval history. As you know, medieval history can be further divided into pre-medieval as well as post-medieval period. In the pre-medieval period, we can see the Hindu rulers of the north such as Rajputs, Palas and Pratigharas. Then the Deccan, who were Chalukyas and Rashtrakutas. Then in the southern part of India, we have the Cheras, Cholas, Pandyas and the Pallavas. After the advent of the Muslim rulers, we can see that the first Muslim empire is the Delhi Sultanate. During this period, we can also see certain other Hindu rulers such as the Rajputs, the Vijayanagara Empire, the Bahmani Kingdom, the Marathas, the Hoysalas and the Pandyas. During the end of this period, we see the rise of the Mughals, who were one of the most powerful rulers that ever ruled India. The last section is about the modern history. Here we will divide the chapter into separate parts according to the chronology of events that happened during this time. Chronology, as you know, simply means the timeline of how things happened in order. For example, from the period between 1707 AD and 1757 AD. 1757 is the Battle of Plassey, as you know. This period saw the decline of the Mughals and the rise of the company. 1758 AD to 1857 AD is a period where the company started ruling the subcontinent. After the revolt of 1857, the crown rule starts to take the power away from the company. That is when the British monarchy actually started ruling India. Their phase starts from 1858 AD till 1947 AD until we get our independence on 15th August 1947. However, this period can be divided again into three phases. Commonly, the initial stage of the establishment of the monarchy till the partition of Bengal in 1905. Then the phase where the extremists and the moderates parted their ways. Then again from 1917 AD to 1947 AD, we saw the rise of a formidable leader in the form of Mahatma Gandhi. The Indian history fondly remembers his time as the Gandhian era. So here you can see the 1917 AD to 1947 AD. Then we see the post-independence era. So from an exam point of view, modern history is one of the most elaborate and most frequently asked as well as the most interesting phase of the Indian history. I believe most of you are aware of at least some of the incidents that happened during this time. Even if you are a total stranger to the Indian history, don't worry, we'll cover everything from scratch so that we can help you understand everything in detail. This way you can write your exams without any worries. So here's how the lessons will be covered. The initial idea is to tell a story using the timelines so that you can remember the incidents perfectly and chronologically. Then we'll be revisiting each era separately and discussing about the legacies and important incidents that happened during this time. We'll also be looking at the important travelers during this era. Then the important books, inscriptions and writings, particularly during the ancient times as well as the medieval time. Then the important battles that took place, the famous monuments and places of historical importance that are particularly relevant to our studies, such as the UPSC, SSC CGL, SSC CHSL, as well as the other relevant government exams. So that's about this video. In order to get the updates for my next video, you can simply subscribe to my channel and then press the bell icon. Don't forget that. You'll get a reminder every single time I post the video. I'll be sure to post the videos in quick succession so that you can learn at a reasonably fast pace. Apart from history, I'll also be covering all the major subjects that you need for your exams. If you like my channel, I once again urge you to support me by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. If you have any doubts or suggestions, please leave a comment. I'll be sure to reply to all your comments. Thank you and have a great day.